Happy Monday, everyone. Since we are closed today at the American Cancer Society in Burbank, I thought I would go through some of the items that we have here. And if you're a reseller or a collector, there's some of the things that I look for whenever I go into a new thrift shop or a boutique shop or something that has secondhand items. We're going to go over some of the different sections that we have in here, and I'm going to go over some of my knowledge of things that I look for when I'm looking at a thrift store for different things for reselling. So like I said, we'll have the link to this address below. If you're in the Burbank, Los Angeles area, definitely come check us out. We are open Tuesday through Saturday, and we'll have all the links down below. So let's get right into it. So as you can see here, we have a huge setup of Halloween stuff that just came out. Maybe last week we just started to put this stuff down. There's a lot of knickknacks. I will say, if you ever go into a store and you see a bunch of knickknacks and things, there's definitely some hidden treasures in here. I don't have to talk about costumes, but sometimes there's some costumes that are worth a pretty good amount of money. Halloween decor does very well in the secondhand market, especially around September and even through October. As we're coming up to October, as we can see, we have lots of different items here, lots of different costumes in here, lots of things that are pieced together. I will say some of the gems that we have in here are some sealed costumes. These are $5 each, and if I was to scan a lot of these, I can almost guarantee that this would be a great thing for eBay or for Amazon if you're ungated in certain things. Now, I did see some Nintendo ones that were here somewhere. I wonder if someone already bought those. There was some Nintendo stuff. Let me see if we can actually find it here. The Nintendo stuff looks like it's actually gone. Someone probably came and purchased those all. But anyways, if we went through all these, I'm pretty sure there's some stuff in there that would be worth buying. We have some plants and stuff. There's actually some plants that are actually worth a lot of money. I'm not exactly sure what the plants are called, and I haven't looked into it in about a year, but there are some different plants that are worth crazy amounts of money. As you can see here, we have some different home decor along the walls. Furniture, we'll talk about furniture in just a second. As we can see here, more plants and glass sets. For $14, this is actually a really good deal. It's got a bunch of punch bowls with punch glasses and things like that. That's actually a really good deal for your home. This isn't good for reselling, but definitely good for home. Some homemade or handmade wooden stuff here. Huge selection of women's clothing. I'm pretty sure you can find a good deal of that kind of stuff in there. The women's clothing is definitely not my cup of tea, but I've learned a lot over the different years. As we can see here, some different things. There's one thing actually I saw over here that I wanted to take note of real quick is silver. You can actually find, see, I saw this bowl. Look for any of these kind of bowls. And this one, if it is sterling silver, it'll say sterling underneath. It looks like someone already tested that, but definitely look out for bowls. If this was a sterling silver bowl from its weight, this would probably be about $400 or $500. So it's something that you should definitely look into. If it says sterling or 925 on the bottom of any of a bowl like that, pick it up, especially if the price is right. We got this really cool manager's special, $200 on this old scale. I haven't even looked this up, to be honest, on WorthPoint to see if similar things have sold. I'm surprised this hasn't sold, and to matter of fact, if you probably wanted to come in and ask for a deal on this, I'm pretty sure Mary would give you a deal. We got some more home decor right here, all color coordinated, as we can see, with the different blues and stuff. And we got some really nice glassware and some of the other things to look underneath. Any kind of thing you can usually see something underneath. Definitely look some of that stuff up if you have the time to. And as you can see here, different kind of items. Look underneath, do your research. Sometimes you can find some really, really cool stuff in there. We get vintage luggage in from time to time, as you can see here. Lots of women's clothes. Again, and there's a mirror. Here I am. How you doing? More women's clothes, more women's clothes, women's clothes. If you're into women's clothing, definitely come and check us out. Some shoes, a nice good shoe rack. This is one of my favorite cabinets in the shop. Different types of glass ware, some really nice lead weighted glass, different things. You want to look for Waterford. This is a nice piece right here. We were going to put this on eBay, but it's a little bit too delicate, so that's a really good deal if you come in and look at that piece. I think it's California pottery, and we can see a different bunch of little silver plated stuff. As you can see here, pretty good deals on that. And one of the little secrets I will say right here is there's telephone cases and sunglass cases. Sometimes there's some really nice sunglasses in here, by the way, for like $2 or $3. The jewelry cabinets aren't lit up. Usually these are pretty much lit up. There's some really good deals in here to be found. This section right here usually gets updated about once a week. As we can see here, different things on that. More women's clothing. We do get in some furniture from time to time. It usually isn't stacked up like this. I have to mention this real quick. This is a custom made furniture from the 60s. Actually, someone already purchased this. It's in pretty much mint condition. They took already most of the pieces from it. As you can see here, it's been sold. This was a custom made piece from the 60s. I don't know how much something like this would be worth on the secondary market. If you have the space and the warehouse and the manpower to move furniture in and out, good for you. We get lots of great furniture in. As you can see here, weird cabinets and stuff. This is our small section of men's stuff. We don't have a really huge section of men's stuff right here. As we can see here, there's different men's clothing, different men's shoes, polos, shorts, and some different things over here. Our fitting rooms are closed, of course, due to COVID. T-shirts, there's some really crazy t-shirts. I actually found a $200 Return of the Jedi t-shirt out of here a couple weeks ago. Shirts, another little section. This is actually a really this little cubby hole right here. Usually there's some pretty good stuff in here, very random things. As you can see here, pro set, golf set from the 90s for $1. Some weird kind of like erector set thing. Usually there's some autograph stuff in there too. Shoes, ties, belts. I don't see the tie section. Random hats. As you can see here, different home decor. Again, some glassware and different types of bone china. More women's clothes. This is an interesting section right here. This is kind of like the craft section in this corner. There's so many little hidden treasures in these little things, like this Harry Potter crochet set, $8, brand new. All these different cookbooks. I'm pretty sure if you scanned all those, you'd find some that were worth buying. Books were 50% off, so I mean, you know, there's lots of deals in here. Precious moments, figures. Children's clothes, we get a lot of that kind of stuff in, so if you're familiar with that, that's what we have. Another section of children's clothes, backpacks in new or like new condition, children's books, and this is basically our section for children's stuff. Sometimes there's toys like this for $4. I bet you if you scan this, it's probably worth about 20-25 bucks on Amazon. Nerf guns we get in from time to time, definitely look those up. As you can see here, more home goods, homeware. We get a lot of great basically table settings and dinnerware here all the time. Candlestick holders, more furniture. This table's been here for a while. More place settings, more dinnerware, glassware set. Look at this dining table with 6 chairs, 2 leaves, 75 bucks for this. Look at this, 75 bucks. Look at this, it's all pretty much hand carved. $75 for this whole thing. Here's our DVD selection. I will say you can find some hidden gems in here from time to time, but I'm pretty much all over the media stuff for eBay. There's definitely some DVDs. We sold one the other day for $80 that came from another store, but you know, there's still out of print DVDs and CDs and stuff that make their way in there. Everything's $1. So if you're into video games, I think we had some video games in here. Xbox 360, there's a lot of that kind of stuff. As you can see, a lot of the odds and ends, electronics. Here's a Hamilton Beach. I think this is like a rice cooker, $15 tested. Some stoneware, pottery, and lots of different kind of knickknacks and stuff. Another cabinet. More 50% off books. If you're into books, we got lots of that kind of stuff. Art. We get in some crazy art from time to time, and sometimes you know, some really high-end nice stuff comes through. Here's another thing that, you know, you should definitely look up and see if it's silver. This is silver plated, it looks like. So $8 is a butter dish. I guess we should probably look under there. It doesn't say anything. Some more stoneware. Legend of Santa. Christmas is right around the corner. And more stuff right here. Lots of stuff to look at. Definitely lots of things to either collect or resell. Princess Diana plates. More stuff. There's our back room. So if you're ever bringing some stuff in for donation, you just come right to this corner right here. Call Mary for an appointment before. Some more books that need to go out on the shelf, as we can see here. And our last jewelry cabinet right here on the side. This is usually where the higher end jewelry goes in. We get in some good watches from time to time. Bracelets, bangles. There's lots of hidden gems, and of course some of the stuff that goes there. So I hope you enjoyed the little short tour. We're in Burbank. We're just outside of Los Angeles. So if you're interested in coming, I'll leave a link below. Definitely come and check out some of the goods. Like I said, there's tons of Halloween stuff out right now. And so if you're in the Los Angeles area, definitely come by. Check out our eBay store. You know, proceeds go to benefit the fight against cancer. And I'll leave a link down below to that. Once again, I'm Chris, the Thrift Shop Hustler. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time. Take care.